Hello, this is Woodrest bringing you a close-up shot of a hive we were asked to remove from a tree. It looks like a swarm initially, but actually it's an established hive. As you can see, it's 24 feet up in the tree. We measured. My husband got a ladder. We began to cut ancillary limbs away from the hive so we can have better access and vision of what we're dealing with. And you can see in this picture that it is actually a hive. You see the comb. He's going to rig ropes on each side of the hive to stabilize it in hopes of cutting each side and removing it in a complete form. He goes ahead to do so. As you can see, the bees, they're remaining really calm during this process. They're not too worried with us being up there. And he's moving around quite a bit, shaking the limb, rigging those ropes. So this process took some time. The ladder was a little precarious, and the bees, as he begins to move up and down the ladder, become a little more agitated, but still stay on the hive. He's going to go up. We were going to cut it off with a handsaw, but the gentleman on site provided a sawzall, so we thought, okay, it's quicker, probably less problem. So he goes up the ladder with the sawzall, the sugar water to calm the bees. The sawzall's attached on a rope there. He's going to use that in just a moment. Puts his hood on. He's all geared up, cutting away the last of the ancillary limbs. You can see the tree vibrates and moves around quite a bit. He asked me to pull the rope tight to give extra support on this last little bit as he begins to cut. You can see the bees, if you zoom in a little bit, are buzzing around significantly more. They don't really appreciate this. The sawzall does add quite a bit of added vibration. And as he continues to cut, it is 104 degrees, so everything is really warm and pliable at this point. The limb shakes, continues to shake. And in just a moment, really the last thing that we wanted to happen in our plan of retrieval begins to happen. There goes the hive, one piece at a time. We just sort of watch with our mouths open and, oh no kind of feeling. But, the plan changes immediately. What do we do now? We have to go into a salvage mode. And as David begins to come down from the ladder, we're thinking, okay, what next? And, the only thing is to make lemonade out of lemons. So he'll come down and begin the salvage. He's going to put those pieces of comb into a frame using large rubber bands. He'll place them into the box that we provided. We leave these actually overnight because the bees are so agitated in hopes that they will come into the box, which they did the next morning. A big swarm happened in the air, the guy said, and they just sort of zipped into the box. We put the lid on it, took it back home, and hope to get them acclimated to their new environment. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time.